The command chamber fell silent as Scout Trill entered. 6 high officials of the Galactic Survey Corps sat around the crescent table, their skin shifting through patterns of blue and green that betrayed their anxiety. After 3 Earth years of infiltration and observation, Trill's report was finally ready. "Begin when ready, Scout," said Director Mav, his voice carrying the distinctive rasp of someone who had breathed too many alien atmospheres. Trill touched the neural transmitter at the base of his neck. The chamber darkened, and holographic images of Earth filled the space between them. "My mission to classify Earth as a potential civilization of interest has yielded troubling conclusions," Trill began. "Humans appear at first assessment to be unremarkable bipedal mammals with limited physical capabilities. This appearance is dangerously deceptive. The first series of images showed humans in their natural habitats, office buildings, homes, recreational facilities. Their daily lives suggest fragility. They move inefficiently, tire quickly, and seem to require constant nourishment and rest. However, when observed in crisis situations, they transform into something else entirely." The hologram shifted to show a human lifting a crashed ground vehicle to free a trapped victim. Their bodies contain hidden reserves of strength that activate only under duress. I documented numerous instances of humans exceeding their baseline physical parameters by factors of 3 to 5 during emergencies. Director Mav leaned forward. "You're suggesting intentional deception." "No," Trill replied. "Something more concerning. They are genuinely unaware of their potential. Their evolutionary path has created a species with dormant capabilities that emerge only when survival demands it." The hologram changed to display human brain scans beside comparison models of other sentient species. "Their neural architecture is unique. Humans operate under continuous internal restraint. Their conscious minds suppress capabilities that would be constantly available to other species. When this restraint lifts, in moments of crisis, extreme emotion, or altered consciousness, they become something else entirely." One of the officials, Science Officer Pell, interrupted. "This contradicts our understanding of evolutionary efficiency." "Yes," Trill agreed. "Which is why I believe humans evolved, not just in response to their environment, but in response to themselves. Their history suggests they nearly self-destructed multiple times, developing these internal safeguards as protection against their own potential." The hologram displayed historical footage of human conflicts, disasters, and technological development. They call it adrenaline, or the fight-or-flight response, but it's far more sophisticated than a simple chemical trigger. When threatened, humans access a secondary state of being. Their sensory processing accelerates, pain recognition diminishes, strength multiplies, and normal limitations vanish. Mothers lift vehicles to save offspring. Untrained individuals perform complex emergency medical procedures. Ordinary humans survive conditions that should be unsurvivable. Trill paused, allowing the implications to settle. "Most concerning is their collective potential. Human history is a cycle of dormancy and explosive advancement. They'd appear to plateau technologically, sometimes for centuries, before making sudden, unpredictable leaps forward." The display showed human technological progression over the past 3 centuries. Within a single human lifetime, they advanced from primitive flight to interplanetary travel. Their computational capabilities increased a billionfold in less than 200 years. No other known species has demonstrated this pattern of explosive development. Director Mav's skin pulsed deep purple with concern. "Your recommendation, Scout? Humanity must not be approached using standard protocols," Trill said firmly. "They currently exist in a dormant state, but first contact would likely trigger their collective survival response. The version of humanity we would encounter after revealing ourselves would not be the same species I observed." The hologram shifted to show humans engaged in various creative pursuits: music, art, literature, scientific research. They constantly explore the boundaries of their own limitations through what they call imagination. They construct elaborate hypothetical scenarios, including countless variations of first contact. They prepare for us without knowing we exist. Trill closed the holographic display, returning light to the chamber. In my 3 years among them, I detected no hint that humans are aware of their potential. They struggle, suffer, and celebrate within the confines of what they believe possible. But they are constantly testing these boundaries, and occasionally, briefly, someone breaks through. Security Chief Lawrence spoke for the first time. Are you suggesting quarantine? No, Trill replied. Quarantine would merely delay the inevitable. Humans will reach interstellar capability within decades, possibly sooner if something triggers their collective advancement response. Then what? Asked Director Math. We prepare for a species unlike any we have encountered, Trill said. Humans exist in a state of perpetual self-limitation that can collapse at any moment. Their history, mythology, and entertainment are filled with stories of transcending limitations, because on some level they sense what they truly are. Trill placed a data crystal on the table, containing the full details of the report. My conclusion is this: humans are a dormant species. What we observe is not their true form, but a self-imposed constraint that allows them to function without self-destruction. They are, in essence, gods with amnesia, cosmic potential bound within purposeful limitations. The chamber remains silent as the officials process this assessment. And if these limitations were removed? Director Mav finally asked. Trill's skin flushed the deep red of urgent warning. Then we would face a species with capabilities we cannot predict or counter. Humans are beyond what they seem, beyond even what they believe themselves to be. My recommendation is clear: observation only, indefinitely. For if humanity ever fully awakens to its potential, the galaxy will never be the same. As Trill concluded, the officials exchanged glances that shifted through colors of deep concern. The human problem would require a new approach entirely.